Hi, it's Chris with Implied Music. I like to sit around imagining what if? What if? Today, my question is what if I never played another cover tune? Well, like most musicians, when I was young, I learned how to do what I do by imitation. And I think that's a normal approach. Um, it's only natural to emulate our heroes. And what excited me about music, I wanted to do it. And for me, that meant trying to play the songs that I heard, play the classical music that I heard, and just kind of like learn what was going on. And that's an ongoing process. Music theory is essentially the distillation of what we observe our heroes doing. What was that? I don't know what that is. Must be a weed whacker in the distance. When I sit on my front porch, I sometimes feel like I'm in a Jaques Tati movie. Have you ever seen the Jaques Tati movies? French comedian of the 50s. A couple of amazing pictures. Mon Oncle. Um, he has a vacation movie. What's it called? I don't remember. It's physical humor with great music and sound effects, very little dialogue. It's just observed. It's like he said to himself, you know, it's a Richard Scarry, busy, busy world. And you know what? It's all pretty funny. I love Jacques Tati. Check him out. Well, listen, more on this thought. What if I never played another cover song? That means I'd have to play only original music. I was thinking about that this morning and I actually felt excited and scared. I came up as an accompanist. I got used to reading charts, playing classical music, accompanying ballet classes, all the stuff which is second generation. My teacher, and I've said this before here, said that greatness is the realization of a tendency, and that we're known as artists just as much, perhaps even more, for what we won't do as what we will do. So, what if I won't ever play a cover tune? And listen, it's not just about the songs themselves, it's about how I actually play. What if I didn't imitate my hero? What if I didn't handle a chord in the same way that Herbie Hancock handled it or Bela Bartok? What if I made a choice to approach my instrument in a way that was utterly new? Jazz musicians have an expression, going into the woodshed, which basically means retreating from public view to work on a unique and personal conception. A unique and personal conception, not just to material, but to how you play your instrument, how you approach performing, and what your artistic identity is. I've always admired musicians whose narrow focus, perhaps it was just a function of their own capabilities, whose narrow focus defined their artistic identity in a way that was just, limited, but also powerful. It's easy to describe that person. This is exactly what they do. As I was playing last night with my friend John, a drummer, we played a bunch of covers together. We weren't performing out. We just got together to jam at his studio. Um, Playing bass and the rest of it, just a duo. We did a bunch of covers. We did a bunch of jamming. Now, covering tunes in that context, I'm in dialogue with myself the whole time. And the dialogue goes something like this: what would Dr. Lonnie Liston Smith do? You know, what's Larry Golding's approach to this tune? I'm always asking myself, like, what's John Medeski going to do on organ here? And I think I'm asking myself the wrong question when I ask myself that question. I really am. Here's the thing: the impulse to music for me comes from character and story. In other words, there's a meta level that's not musical, that's about the emotional contour of an experience. And that's why I've had a lot of success in theater, in accompanying dance, writing music for ballet, writing music to picture, because that's what I'm interested in. I think the musical experience for me, performing, composing, is about connecting to story. And I think that's my path if I really wanted to do this thing that I'm thinking of. I wonder if I can. Well, a lovely Saturday afternoon on my porch. I was just listening to the Giants game. They're behind 4-2. And I just thought I would share some of these thoughts. I hope it's useful. Like and subscribe. What struggles do you guys have with your artistic identity? Oh my goodness, how do we do this thing that we do? I have no idea. Well, I'll see you next time.